All right, we're out here with Kermit. He's fixing to fire this thing up. Kermit, you got that thing juiced and ready to go?
Getting real close, man. Getting real close.
All right. Hey, man, I can hear that through my brain. Pounding the ground.
Little bit.
Yeah. Once again, folks, Frog Hot Rods is debuting another, well, I'm going to call it a piece of art here, buddy. You don't see these things, man.
Well, it's different, that's for sure.
It's real different. Let's step over here and take a closer look, Kermit.
Come on, man.
Man, I'm looking at a huge motor here. Tell us what you got in that.
It's 498 cubic inches. I wrote it up on the car as 468 because that's what everybody built back in.
Okay.
But it's a 498. It's an all-iron motor. The heads flow the same as the BB2 aluminum heads. It dynoed out about a little over 1,100 horsepower.
1,100 horse.
At 6,200.
I got to ask you right quick, what is the total weight of this vehicle?
About 1,680 pounds.
Wow, that's a lot of horsepower for a little bitty vehicle.
Well, the horsepower weight ratio is right for a race car, and that's what we built.
Yeah, I see you had to extend the nose a bit. This thing looks like it might take flight if you were to nail it.
Well, in these era of a car, they was taking a dragster and throwing a body on it, and they could run a C-altered class.
Gotcha.
So it's built on a dragster design chassis, but I built the length to accommodate all the components that I put out front.
Okay. All right, so this is a period correct drag car.
More or less.
Okay.
Everything on this car you could have bought in 1964.
Yeah.
Quick change rear end. It's got an old clutchless style, Grumpy Jenkins style racing 4-speed transmission. The motor, the 454 could have been bought. All the Moon products, the 40 Ford front axle, and of course the 48 Crosley. So it is pretty much period correct.
Okay, so a 48 Crosley. This is the wagon you would call
it? Yes,
it?
this is the wagon.
Okay.
Yeah, they made a pickup wagon and sedan.
All right.
And this is the wagon. Yes, sir.
Now, some time back I was talking to you about the build when it was in the making, and you were telling me some special details about just the rear end in this thing is quite special. Tell us a little bit about it, man.
Well, it's a quick change. All you got to do is take 6 bolts off, pull a cover off, flip the gears over, change your gear ratio in about 10 minutes.
All right.
And then they're very expensive.
Now, is this something you can buy at a store?
Well, you can buy them, but a lot of people don't want to go through the headaches and the aches and pains of the noise because they're a straight cut gear and they do make a lot of noise.
So the gears are whining with
you. This is the noisy son of a gun going down the highway.
All right.
Yeah.
Understand that rear end came from some local hot rodders around here back in the day, right?
Yes, sir. That is the real deal. It come out of a bunch of the old cars that was run here locally in town.
That's cool. That's what I was looking for. That is cool. You're using these antique hot rod parts to build these things, man, and that's just cool, man.
Yeah. Well, like the Vertex Magneto, it come out of an old sprint car motor.
Okay.
The Hilburn injection come off an old drag car off of a Corvette.
Yeah.
I mean, the stuff is getting real hard to find.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people like you that are snapping these parts up, man, all across the United States.
Yeah.
And they're sitting on them.
Well, if we can find them, we buy them because we know what they are. Like the 12-spoke on the front. They're just so few and far in between, and everybody is putting ungodly prices on them.
Yeah, they're driving the prices through the roof on these antique parts.
Exactly. I wanted the real magnesium wheel for the back, but I couldn't find a Halibrand or nothing like that that was feasible enough to buy.
Wow.
So we went with the period style Raider, but it is a new model wheel.
Hey man, have you got this thing out in the street and burned the rubber in it yet?
No, it's brand new build there.
I know it's brand new.
But I wanted to.
You wanted
Well, but it wouldn't be a brand new sail if I take it out and blow the hides off of it and screen up the paint. And you see the sign, I built it to sell. I got another one in mind already to build.
Oh, wow, yeah, okay.
And this supports my habit as far as building my cars that I build to sell.
Yeah, you got to do something, right?
Yeah, and this one here
Takes a lot of money to build these things.
Yeah, it ain't cheap, but it's a love.
I hear you, buddy.
It's a love and devotion.
Gotta love it, man.
That's it.
Hey, thanks for showing us your new ride. And we
you, Tim.
can't wait to see the next one you're gonna build.
Well, the next one will be out here before long, fellas. We done got it under mine.